Nairobi, a bustling green city in the sun, the economic powerhouse of East Africa, and home to over 5 million people. But just over 120 years ago, this massive metropolis did not exist. In fact, British colonizers called it a bleak, swampy area, devoid of trees and infested with wild animals. So how did an unhealthy, accidental swamp become Kenya's capital city? Welcome to Kenya Explained. To understand how this city began, we have to talk about a project the world called the Lunatic Line. So the British had this wild idea to build a train track from Mombasa all the way to Uganda. They called it the Lunatic Line because honestly, it sounded like a crazy person's dream. They really wanted to reach Lake Victoria to control the Nile. By 1899, they got to a spot called Mile 327. Suddenly, the ground turned into a huge, scary cliff, the Great Rift Valley. It was like the land looked at the train and said, "Nope, not today." The workers were tired and needed a place to put their stuff and rest their feet before trying to climb that giant wall. They were just looking for a camp, but they accidentally picked the spot where Nairobi would grow up. It's funny how a group of tired guys looking for a nap basically started a whole capital city by mistake. Long before the trains arrived, the Maasai people called this place Enkare Nairobi, which means the place of cool waters. But to the British engineers, it didn't have such a poetic name. It was just Mile 327. It looked like a perfect spot to stop because the land was flat, there was plenty of water, and it sat right at the edge of the cool highlands. But there was a big problem. The ground was a soggy, poorly drained swamp. It was so unhealthy that in 1902, a plague broke out, and they actually had to burn down the entire bazaar just to stop it from spreading. Doctors and officials begged the government to pack up and move the camp to higher, healthier ground, like Machakos or Kikuyu, but nobody listened. So why did they stay in a swampy mess? The answer is simple: money and momentum. By that time, the British had already poured millions of pounds into building huge warehouses, railway depots, and miles of track right there in the mud. Moving everything would have meant starting from scratch, and that was just too expensive. So they decided to stick it out. In 1907, they made it official and moved the capital of the colony from the coastal city of Mombasa to this swampy town in the middle of nowhere, Nairobi. Nairobi was never actually planned to be a capital city. It was just an accidental pit stop that eventually grew too big and too expensive to move. From a muddy, disease-ridden railway camp to the modern green city in the sun, Nairobi's rise is a true story of resilience and accidental history. If you want to discover more hidden stories, geography, and incredible facts about East Africa, hit that subscribe button. What Kenyan mystery should we explain next? Let us know in the comments below.